Yes, the anti-alliance too thing.
Okay. All right, greetings. Thank you for joining us. This is Interstellar Radio. Today's date is July 14th, 2019. We have Retro here. And we have, Retro, greetings.
Hello.
You said there's three beings here, or who's here?
I'm sensing AR. There's Playden, and they're in the foreground. But I sense I'm being watched by Men in Black and by a feline being.
Okay. All right, we'll just leave it. Whatever you like to connect with.
Okay.
Well, in your report.
Okay, let's start with AR. If you have anything to show us, let's see. And out of that, we're on a moon again. Looks like our moon, actually.
Okay.
I'm seeing it looks like another pyramid there, almost like Mesoamerican style.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like those are fairly important, the Mesoamerican pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
There's a generator, I believe, in this material crystal.
Yeah.
It looks like a teardrop shape to me, like a roughly teardrop shaped cluster.
Interesting.
Or almond, I should say.
Mm.
Being activated, I believe, right now. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's connected to the. It seems like it's connected to the rainforest of Central America and the Amazon. It's kind of healing some of the damage there, I believe. It was very connected to the trees. I think I see some nature elementals there too, some elementals like fairies and such. So I'm being shown that this is being activated to help clear out some of the negative vibrations in the rainforests.
Yeah, especially in the Amazon area.
Yeah. It's going to be more accessible, I believe. More the Amazonian energy is going to become accessible, I believe, in the next few years. And Atlantean as well. I think they're actually somewhat connected.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I'm thinking they're connected. Amazon and Atlantis to some extent.
Yeah, there's a lot of civilizations there that are hidden.
Yeah. Amazonian. Yeah. So those energies are going to be easier to connect with, I believe. They're connected to the moon. What's that?
Yeah, Amazon, Amazon.com. It can be Atlantis.com. Interesting. Never thought about that.
Yes,
yeah, go ahead.
The area is still very lunar in a sense, and I think like if you focus on the moon, connecting to the moon will help you connect to our rainforests in Amazon, particularly in Atlantis. For those who work with the moon, you might feel that connection to some extent.
Yeah.
It's a stronger connection around the tropics, I believe, or in the more tropical locations or southerly locations.
Yeah.
Rather than the north. The north feels oddly enough more solar in a sense, like connection wise.
Yeah.
I don't. Let's see. Let me think. What's this portal? It's not a portal. But it's a almond-shaped crystal in the center that's being activated, and it's kind of. Oh, I think it's the shape of the pineal gland as well. Let me look that up real quick, actually.
Yeah, makes sense.
That is that connection. It's connected to the pineal glands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Like connected.
I think so. Yeah, I can feel it.
So I believe you should expect people's abilities to improve, especially their connection to previously difficult to connect to energies like Atlantis, the Amazon rainforests. I feel like that's going to be opened up a lot more. Some of the mysteries there. That's what I've been seeing a lot actually these past few times we've been talking is these Aztec or not Aztec, general Native American style pyramid structures. It's Mayan,
Well,
Aztec,
yeah. I mean, with the Mayans, I felt a lot of alien positive energies, and then then they forgot the knowledge, and then they became very dark.
Yeah, and that's going to be clearing up, I believe, especially within the next few years. And more people are going to be able to connect to that energy more positively. I'm trying to see if I can think about the reptilian connection to the Amazon right now, because I know they're somewhat connected.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah. So I feel like some of the reptilian connection is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be cleared out per se, or just made more positive there. Yeah, I am seeing positive reptilians there. They're going to be more welcomed there at least. I feel like it's been slightly more dominated by the darker side, especially post Atlantis.
If I can, I don't know if I can ask anything.
I'm sorry.
If I can ask a question, that's okay. About reptilians, are they as bad as people say they are?
Not really. What I'm getting.
I don't think so.
And it's Palladian saying that they're not really as bad as people say they are. Honestly, that's kind of weird. It's coming from Palladian, but.
I hate to ask who is.
What's that?
I hate to ask who is a pain in the ass. So maybe best not to.
Oh.
I mean, who is the fairest of them all?
Yeah. Reptilians, I'm sensing a lot more positive reptilian energy coming in.
Yeah.
It's still going to be a bit boisterous, and more masculine to say, but more positive at least. You still might have some of that trickster energy, but at the same time, it's going to be more lighthearted. More the guiding, I'd say, positive.
Yeah, the energy I get from them, we took them to a whole new level. We took their energies, we took the energies of many other species and took them to a place I never thought I'd ever go. That's the energy I get from that.
Yeah. Hold on one second, I need a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. The feline star they tend to do more that is you think it might be. That's just my impression, though. Let me ask if that's actually the case.
What are they? Are they
the felines? It's a question you asked about the reptilians and extending to the felines, and I'm getting that. The felines do tend to cause more trouble.
Yeah, I guess
they tend to cause more trouble than you might think, or most people might think.
Yeah, and they keep hidden. They keep it secret.
The reptilians that cause trouble, they cause trouble. It's not always out of hate or anger.
Yeah.
It's more entertainment and challenging. It's kind of that light-hearted.
Well,
it kind of reminds me of Lokian energy, in a sense.
I don't know.
It's more it's a trickster energy. It's challenging, but it's also at the same time there's a lighthearted, hazardous aspect to it.
Yeah, it's here to test us, basically.
Yeah. And actually, it's funny I say it's Luckian because he actually didn't he father the serpent? I don't.
Oh, who did?
Loki.
I think so.
It's kind of the energy I'm getting from the Reptilians as well. That Lokian energy. So. Not maybe not directly connected, but just a feeling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, around David Icke, I don't know if you can see like what reptilian or what energies, what beings are around him. I'm not sure.
I haven't followed David Icke actually. I should, but I.
Well, you know who it is, right? Though.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Can you? I mean, can they show us anything or? Only if you're comfortable with it.
I'm actually sensing Palladian, almost like a Palladian reptilian hybrid. Oddly enough. Yeah. Maybe. Hold on. Or maybe a Palladian is thin reptilian in the past slides. What is it? I don't know. Or yeah, there's a reptilian influence there, but it feels like in a Palladian form.
I mean, like David Icke is a Palladian reptilian hybrid, or
no? There's energies around him.
Just energies around him. Okay.
Yeah. David Icke, he actually feels somewhat. Hold on, I think it's connecting. Either Arcturian or Anunnaki, something like a little Arcturian, in a sense.
Well, he's always connected to the reptilians. They're running everything. His.
Yeah.
They're just propaganda. They're just the Anunnaki playing tricks on us.
Yeah, to some extent. I'm having a hard time connecting if I look at his picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing Arcturian, Arcturian influence. Some Palladian and Arcturian, but there's some hidden reptilian energy there. I feel like it's not obvious just by looking at him, but connecting to him, I think there's a being there that's kind of something to do with a mixture of reptilian and Palladian energy. Just kind of a weird combination, but yeah. What else? Yes, there's also some Anunnaki there as well. Not strongly, but it's there. Definitely Arcturian, I'm seeing them.
Yeah, it makes sense. The spiritual side of it. Yeah. Well, just that, I mean, his word is usually, the negative reptilians are running the world and Queen's drinking blood. And I don't know if the AR or anybody there has anything to say about that.
Okay, 1 second. I'm being told to not look into him, not by hit or AR or someone else. It feels like. But really, I think to see if AR had to say. He's being detected. Yeah, he's being detected by someone. And which makes sense because I was just told not to look into him by some different entity. Yeah, it feels like he's very connected to this Palladian being.
Okay.
But it's not the most. It's not the easiest to connect to. It's not the most positive, perhaps.
Yeah, because he talks about the reptilians like in a negative light, and that's not always the case.
Exactly. Yeah. And the same thing with Palladian as well.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of contrast in this universe. So
Yeah. It's just Anunnaki's running everything. They drink blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Even then, the Anunnaki are not. There's some truth to it. It's not true to all Anunnaki anyway.
Yeah.
Even then, maybe some of the Anunnaki has changed.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't really learned about all the exile politics that happened since the time of all the wars
Yeah.
but I imagine things have probably changed since then.
Yeah.
Alliances shifted. So, um, sorry.
All right.
What else is there? Any other question yet about data like or anything else?
I don't know. Does AR have anything, or any of the other beings want us to take us somewhere that they want us to see?
One second. I'm feeling okay. We're going to a planet that all I'm seeing is like a peach-colored energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very close to a sun. Or sun or nebula, something very bright and peach-colored.
Nice.
It's just kind of. I'm not sure what I'm connecting to. Hold on.
Well, I have a question for AR. Like Dolores.
Yeah.
Well, Dolores, or I have a question for any of those beings that are there. About Dolores Cannon said that our world is the only one with free will, but I can't imagine that. It doesn't feel right.
By free will?
Yeah, we're the only ones with free will. Does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if there's anything on that.
He doesn't seem to really have information on that, I think. It seems like he doesn't know. I'm getting, I don't know. Hold on.
Right.
It's a very difficult topic.
Okay.
Free will.
So I can't imagine we're the only ones with free will. Just that doesn't make any sense. But we don't have to go into it if it's too complicated.
You see, it's true. There's different shades of free will, at least.
Yeah, there's different ways of looking at that. Well, I mean, even here, it doesn't always feel like we have free will. It's like
right. There's always a deterministic way of looking at things.
Yeah, it's like you have free will as long as you choose A or B. It's like don't do something else, forget it.
Well, even then, if you think about like the path of the ascension, or the path of whatever kind of higher goal you have, you're either you're on that path or you're not, right?
Yeah.
But the path can be very wide or very narrow. Usually, it's quite wide.
Yeah.
So you get you get there, but you don't know how you're going to get there.
Yeah.
So you have free will. It's within a limited scope. It's my understanding.
Okay. That's all right. Yeah, it's kind of like a loaded topic.
Yeah, it's a loaded topic.
That's okay. I do have a couple places. So, you know who the CEO of Amazon is? Or you can look him up if you want.
Yeah, I feel like I should know these things. I don't.
You can look them up. Just I just want to get ARs and perspective.
Jeff Bezos, yes.
Yeah, what's going on around there? What is their perspective? Because he does a lot of stuff. Doing AI and all kinds of stuff.
I feel like he almost to check your energy in himself, kind of.
No surprise there.
Okay, almost an Anunnaki checks your energy.
Wow. Holy shit.
You feel that?
Yeah, I can see it. There's something there that's not making a lot of sense. Well, I felt a lot of Venus energy from him.
Yeah. I felt that too. Let me see if AR has to say, or the Palladian with me.
Just anything.
I don't sense hold on. Not negativity to say, not like anger or just more the slightly happier Machiavellian energy, in a sense, like the happy trickster. Almost a cartoonish villain energy, but not like not.
That's true.
I don't know. Not it's complicated. It's not heavy, but it is villain at the same time.
He does do a laugh that sounds like a cartoon.
Yeah. He does feel like a cartoon villain in a sense.
Yeah, he does look like. Yeah, he does. People say it looks like a James Bond villain. Yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine. I can see his picture. Imagine with a heavy British accent, like, and wearing some sort of Victorian suit.
Yeah. That's all I'm like on a mothership, maybe controlling it or the leader of it at one time.
I see him on the ground actually.
Yeah.
Actually under a pyramid, honestly.
There you go.
Like I do feel Anunnaki connections with them.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta have something to do that.
Yeah, definitely. He didn't go out in space much, I don't think.
Yeah, he might have been visiting a mothership. That might have been what I saw. I saw him.
Yeah. But it's very rare. It's more than getting.
Yep.
He didn't seem interested in space so much. It's more interested in what's going on Earth. There's more fun around here.
But he has a space. Interesting. Well, he has a space, thing. Space tourism, but.
Yeah, but at the same time, it does feel like there's more fun down here for him.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
I have what about Amazon.com itself? Is there an AI energy there?
Let me check. This is the energy for that.
Like it does have like a mind of its own.
No, I feel like it's actually very controlled.
Yeah.
Like it's not a thought form for itself to say. It is, but they have it tamped down, so it doesn't go. It does very well controlled.
Can't have it.
It can, but it's not. It's just it's being prevented from having its own mind.
Fascinating. But wow, but still.
Yeah. There is a very I don't know if it's human per se, but the energy behind it is just still more organic rather than AI.
Okay.
So I imagine that the AI part is being prevented from taking over.
So there is like a consciousness there, though.
Yeah,
that's warning. That's warning.
It's learning, but it's kind of like in a maze. Like I kind of imagine like a rat in a maze. So it's kind of like, okay, you can learn, you can go forward, but you can't go left or right. Or you go left when I tell you to go left, you go right when I tell you to go right.
Yeah, that makes sense because it needs to be controlled. Yeah, makes sense because it needs to deliver stuff. And if there's an AI, it'll be doing it, shipping wherever it feels like.
Yeah, there's no like the people running the show. The AI is not.
Okay. Well, how about we switch a little bit? How about Google?
Google.
Like the AI or same kind of connection. What's going on there?
Honestly, yes. I do feel a lot more AI control in Google. Heavy AI control.
Yeah. Making its own decisions slightly.
Yeah, it's making its own decisions. Honestly, you know how there's a lot of censorship in YouTube and all that?
Yeah.
that feels more AI connected.
Oh, that's fascinating. This is because there's always glitches or something. It's always doing shit.
The glitches don't seem to be.
Is that AI doing that?
No, they do seem they're AI controlled. The glitchiness of it is AI.
So
There's definitely some kind of agenda. With
so
AI
when
there.
so it's flagging stuff. It's doing it on purpose. It's like, oh, it's just an algorithm. There's something
Yeah,
else
the
there.
algorithm does seem like there's some AI in the algorithm that's funky.
Wow.
Yeah,
it feels irritated.
yeah.
Feels like
Um,
it's not getting attention at once. It's not being recognized
right.
for what it is. Holy shit. That's fascinating.
Wow, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
It feels like there's more AI
Yeah.
involvement in the not in the search engine itself, but the
Mm-hmm.
other like YouTube kind of side. Like the search engine itself, there is some. It's like it's easier to manipulate those kind of things. It's easier
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to and you know how you have like the Google Docs and spreadsheets and all
Yeah.
that, and you have all the
Yeah.
the sort of it seems to be learning from what people put in there. That's one way that it learns, is using the Google
Yeah.
services.
So YouTube is where the action is, basically. That's where it's having its
Yeah,
fun.
but also if you use like Google Documents or Maps or whatever like
Yeah.
that, it's learning from there as well. But I feel like its core attention seems to be more along YouTube.
Huh. It's like certain people it likes, certain people it doesn't like.
And I feel like actually the strange thing is Google Plus back when it was there.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the AI was against it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Oddly enough, it
Yeah.
feels like it feels like it's something that attempts from its perspective. It feels like the Google Plus was an attempt to Google its the company to take more control back from the AI. Oddly enough,
Yeah.
um,
Huh. Makes
it feels
sense.
like it's sort of yeah. It's kind of weird, but yeah.
Yeah, Google is actually working on another social network.
Oh
It's
yeah.
kind of like Meetup. I can find it. I don't know if it matters. I can find the name of it. Google.
I feel like Google is investing in new servers. It's in. There's part of it that's fighting back against the AI control. Uh,
Yeah,
who's really
and
controlling the shit there. So
yeah,
I feel like
the tech. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
so I feel like Google is actually investing in some new servers possibly to kind of divide the AI up into manageable segments.
Yeah, because well, first off, the technology around Google feels more clean. Feels more like it knows
Yeah.
what it's doing. Amazon, I think it's Microsoft, sort of.
Right. Um.
It just seems like a better system. Whatever they're
Honestly,
doing.
Facebook seems much more heavier than Google though. But
Yeah, I didn't ever take to that. Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Twitter Twitter seems a little bit like that too. But Twitter is a little more limited scope. Uh, but as far as like the strength of AI,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely see Google and Facebook being up there.
Yeah,
Then
yeah, Facebook's probably the stronger one
yeah,
on
definitely.
surveillance, at least.
I mean, there's a conspiracy theory that Mark Zuckerberg is AI himself.
Well, we can connect. Well, here, yeah, we can connect to that. Here, this is what Google is doing. It's called Shoelace. That's a new social network.
Hmm.
It's kind of like Meetup, where people actually meet up and do stuff. That's what's going on. But yeah, with if you want to connect to Facebook.
Actually, I do want to talk about Shoelace because I need to get something there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
The intention of Shoelace, it does seem like it's kind of Google is sort of kind of taking some responsibility. It seems oddly enough. This meetup thing is, you know, just trying to get people to do things outside of the internet to some extent.
Yeah, it looks like a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of like taking responsibility for the bad negative side of the internet. So it feels like that Shoelace has a positive intent to it.
Yeah, it feels
Um,
feels like it'll work out pretty well. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it feels like it's a step in
Mm-hmm.
the right direction compared to they're trying to copy Facebook basically what Google
Yeah,
does.
but it seems like it's still a positive step.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of taking people away from the whole AI controlled method at all. It feels like because it feels like it's on a different server than the rest of Google might be, but a different kind of server farm. It's it's a different level of compartmentalization. Uh,
Well, here while we're still on Google, what do you feel like a government presence there that's plugged into it, like CIA or something?
yeah, I do. I don't see a CIA,
Mm-hmm.
but
Or
I do
NSA,
see government. What's that?
NSA, or
Yeah, I'd say NSA. The closest one to me.
yeah.
Um, definitely national security.
What about China?
In China, in Google,
Like China plugged into Google somehow, or trying to.
trying to, yeah,
Yeah.
not
Okay.
successful yet, but trying definitely.
Yeah. Does the government like monitoring us through Google?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Uh,
Yeah.
um, it seems like Google, the government is kind of passive,
Mm-hmm.
but they do take information, like, and Google's just not trying to comply with it.
Yeah, I have no
Uh,
choice. Yeah.
there's not much choice, yeah. It's not, they don't seem hesitant really to say. It's just kind
Hmm.
of a fact of life. They're kind of neutral about it.
Did they get money from the government?
Yeah, I'm getting money for research,
Yeah.
oddly enough.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like Google X. Yeah.
Mm.
Jeez. Okay. How about Facebook? What's going on with Facebook?
um, hold on. I honestly see Facebook actually getting lighter in energy.
Hmm.
Oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me look. Yeah, I think there's people moving away from it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like shifting gears slightly now that it's more the older crowd that uses Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So it's shifting gears kind of away from the more denser energies. Um, it's shifting kind of more to I don't know how to say this. It feels more family oriented rather than youth
Yeah.
oriented. You know. Um, I do see kind of like I also see more offering services for security, like family tracking or emergency services. Kind of oddly enough, like
Yeah.
almost like almost like how they had Andor alerts. Like, have you seen so
Mm-hmm.
and so? They last been checked at this restaurant or something.
Hmm. That's good.
Um, not that's kind of energy and feelings, for example.
That's good.
So it feels a lot more family oriented. For the older crowd, like 40 plus. They're probably going to go away from like media and games and more towards like
Ah,
an actual social network.
that's good. What about
Um,
yeah?
not anytime soon, but that's what's coming up, I
What
believe.
about the government presence there? Is it positive, negative?
Uh, both.
Hmm. Yeah.
Some governments are negative. I'm seeing actually like in Eastern Europe, I'm seeing more negative.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like in Middle East, Eastern Europe,
Yeah,
negative.
I
But
was feeling that Middle East. Yeah, it's used to
yeah,
surveillance on people. Yeah.
um, So it's kind of a mixed bag. Government intervention, government surveillance.
Because of the laws in the Middle East, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, the laws there, and that's like, but in the West, I do see some negatives in Germany and France, like censorship, and certain other like, um, but in general, I'm not seeing much negatives in the United States to say in Facebook, but more in the old world, more Europe and Middle East. I see more negative there.
What about Zuckerberg? Is he what is he?
I feel Zeta energy from Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Right after that, I feel Zeta. He's not quite as robotic as he comes off.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, a high-ranking Zeta? Like military?
no. Hold on.
Maybe there's a military watching him.
I think military's watching him.
Yeah.
He looked actually still like in Zeta society, he was fairly low ranking. But he
wants to be somebody.
Yeah, I feel like Earth is his chance to do something.
Yeah. Yep. He's just kind of lazy, kind of.
I feel like he has less genetic strength than Zeta. I'm trying to. Sorry. Like he is more flat. But he's not. As a Zeta, he was not maybe as much advanced. He didn't have quite.
Yeah, I see that.
He is very much Zeta, but kind of like your basic Zeta in a sense.
He taps into AI though, it seems.
Yeah.
For help or something like that, or
AI. Let's see. I see insectoid AI. Yeah, I see some sort of like it looks like insectoid shaped AI. I'm thinking like metallic black beings, kind of like they look like flies, like giant metallic flies.
So he came here to prove himself, basically.
It feels like that, yeah. He came here to make something of himself because he wasn't satisfied with his life as Zeta. He felt like he might have been an engineer. Yeah, he worked on AI as Zeta. I'm getting. He did work on AI there. He's kind of. He's more a younger soul energy from him. More. He kind of got tired of the same old routine. Kind of like this whole story of like, the child leads a farm to the big city.
Yeah.
It feels kind of like that. Like, oh, he was a Zeta, but now he's leading to be human because he's not satisfied. He's bored with what he had, even though he could make peace with it, but he decided to come and be human on Earth. And yeah, I'm getting like they understand the decision to come here, but at the same time, they made peace with it. But at the same time, it's like it's not an easy thing. It affected. I don't know.
Yeah, affected his health quite a bit.
Yeah, it does feel like I'm getting kind of like
mental health.
He has a lot of Zeta family. It looks like he has a large Zeta family.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting I'm not sure if Mark Zuckerberg is watching this per se, but I feel like like we understand that we weren't accepting it at first, kind of thing.
His wife is like kind of like helping him be human.
What's that?
His wife is helping him be human or something. She was a Zeta too, it seems.
Let me look at it. I'm not familiar.
Okay. Yeah, she's Asian something. I don't know what she is.
I see Arcturian. I actually see Arcturian.
Hmm.
Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I see more Arcturian in data.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, in a sense, she's helping him do more.
Yeah.
Not human. She's helping him be human in a sense, but more. More alien too. Sorry, one sec.
Mm-hmm.
Need a drink. He's not gonna be human for long. I think she's there to kind of help him stay connected to his alien roots, his more spiritual side as well.
So he I mean, for him to make a company this large, he made a, that's a big contract.
Yeah.
Human consciousness,
Yeah. It's a big contract. So yeah, I just see mostly Zeta around Zuckerberg, but his wife does seem Arcturian. She seems a lot more advanced as a soul, kind of more of a guide to him in a sense.
Yeah.
So in a way, she's helping him be more human by being more alien at the same time. Kind of best of both worlds. Not particularly human, but not, it's. She seems like more of an advanced soul compared to Zuckerberg himself.
Yeah.
That's what I
I see him as lazy as a Zeta. I mean, what about the story about, I don't know if you heard the story about they're saying that he had nothing to do with Facebook. It was like the government invented it. I think he created it.
There is some legitimacy to that, actually.
They were involved with its creation, though.
Heavily involved, yeah.
But he was a programmer. They say he can't even program. I think he can. My feeling.
I feel like the government kind of took it's kind of like, here, you just do this thing here, and they'll take care of the rest. Like, okay, I'll do what I do. I'll do what I do best, and the government take care of the rest. So yay. It's kind of So in a sense, yes, the government is very heavily involved, but Zuckerberg is the center of it. At the same point, like.
Well,
but the government, if they wanted to, the government could take it over, in a snap. Because they probably know the system better than he does.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy theory, or maybe not, maybe fact. The government was working on a social network similar to Facebook that it wasn't going anywhere, and when they canceled it, that was the year Facebook went live. So
yeah, that's not correct.
Yeah, so there is some influence there.
Oh, heavy influence. I'd say most of it is taught the government, actually.
Is it like a spiritual influence, or I mean,
more the resource influence.
Okay, like money,
programmers, connections.
Yeah,
kind of like it probably would have taken 10 times longer if they could have it without the government.
So, but he can program though, right?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, I kind of figured, because according to that story, he can't program everything down. It's like
he can program, but the government, there's people in the government that know the system much deeper than he does.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
they're kind of supporting the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of like I'm trying to borrow a term.
It's kind of like a front company for the government.
Kind of like, for me, what I'm feeling like, if you ever played the gaming, like online gaming or multiplayer, RPG sort of thing, there's a concept called power leveling, where basically you're leveling along with a higher level player, and you're getting all these levels up because the higher level player is doing most of the work.
Yep. Because he did.
So it's kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, he created it at Harvard, so he got a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And when it started growing, the influence started.
But the government is still kind of perceived as a noob. It's kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new thing, or as a like we created you.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, because these things don't just. Well, what about Google? Did the government create Google?
um, hmm, they don't. I don't see that much of a heavy hand in Google to say. I think
More Facebook?
um,
Yeah.
yeah, Facebook,
Okay.
Google. Yeah, there's some involvement. It's just like Google took kind of Google might be connected. Hold
More
on.
organic.
Um, it's more
Yeah, I
organic,
can say
yeah.
more organic. Yeah.
Um, it does like the whole internet security.
Mm-hmm.
All the connection is based on more concerns of security, and then Google kind of took the old stuff and made it new. So it's I don't see much influence with internet. I'm sorry, with Google. With the government.
Yeah. Yeah, makes
Sorry.
sense.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mostly Facebook. But,
Well, here, I have one that's been a question on my mind. I was going to connect to this. When the CEO or the CEO of Google, or it's Larry Page, if you want to look him up. I feel a lot of
uh,
Larry Page, CEO of Alphabet, I guess we call it now. I felt a lot of transhuman energies. Half man, half robot. That might have been just a past life from him, or
hold on.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm getting some kind of weird frog thing energy. Like I don't know. I see like a frog being.
A frog being? Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if you see
interesting.
that as well, but
Yeah, I can see that. It's funny. Well, yeah, he has trouble speaking.
yeah.
His vocal cords are all screwed up. I
Mm,
think it's because of
like
karma.
yeah, he's both very amphibious energy.
Interesting.
And that's kind
Hmm.
of what did I see? Hmm. I think it's in data, not
Mm-hmm.
as much the amphibious energy, but it's
What about
there.
Anunnaki?
Um. Mm, Nucky. It feels tangential. Uh, not. I don't think he was Anunnaki himself. But he does have some sort of Anunnaki connections. So I don't see any Anunnaki
Okay.
past lives.
Okay. Yeah, I can just felt Anunnaki presence there.
Yeah, there is, but it's not. I don't know if it's past life connected or if he is
He might
Anunnaki
be
himself.
just controlling it for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
What about the transhuman AI stuff?
The transhuman AI.
Or just transhuman, just half man, half machine?
Um. Hmm, I don't. Let's see. I don't
That's
see.
not showing it.
No.
I see it.
I see a lot of eccentric energy.
Mm-hmm.
But eccentricity, which kind of makes you think amphibian. Connected to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Hold on. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of seeing it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It,
in his mask, he has a mask. It makes
yeah,
it
it's
very
hiding
AI
it.
based.
Yeah, it's
It's
hiding it.
hiding. It's hiding his essential character. It feels like there's a mask. It's kind of hiding something.
So it's something he comes from. Okay.
What's that? Sorry.
That's it's something he comes from, the transhuman. He's
Mm,
like, or he's working on it. Probably both.
I kind of see him. Yeah, he's working on it, but it's still like a status thing. To
Well,
me.
the reason I bring it up because it's like to live forever
Yeah, it is like that.
and become a robot. Yeah.
I see him sitting on top of the pyramid.
Hmm.
Like one of I said, like one of the Aztec pyramids or Mayan pyramids. Uh, I'm sorry, I might be mixing those up or something. The Mayan, I'm sorry, but yeah,
Sorry.
Mexican era pyramid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I do see some like potential cyborg energy there. But it's not AI.
Mm-hmm.
It's just transhuman. It more accentuates his extrasensory rather than tapering it down.
Yeah. All right.
It's not like Archon connected. It's just more like, oh, I have this uh ability here. I have this expression.
Okay.
It's like more of the kind of a part of who he is, more of who he is, other than tamping down his. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I know what you mean. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's robotic, but not AI.
Hmm.
It's hard to explain, but yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I got you. I understand. Before we get going about NASA,
NASA, what are they doing?
you can look up at their site. Just
What's that? Oh,
yeah, just if you want to look at their site or see what what are they what is ARs? I mean, yeah, what does AR say?
um, they're already. Hold on. It feels like they've actually started making a big leap towards Mars in the Mars missions,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not public with it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I seeing? Hmm. One sec, sorry. I think I had to connect.
Yeah.
Hold on. It feels like they are collecting samples from Mars, but it's deliberate. It looks like pieces of old pyramids that were on Mars. Like they're being guided toward that direction of
Mm-hmm.
older. It's not just any
Mm-hmm.
Mars sampling, but it's kind of like they're going to get something that's significant in some astral sense. They already know what's on Mars in the basic level, what the basic. They know more about Mars and everything on, but they're still trying to get
Mm-hmm.
more that like the. Honestly, I'm actually seeing some Atlantean energy on Mars too.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Yes, definitely. They're trying to get to Mars to learn more about themselves because there's a very strong Atlantean connection to NASA, and I'm seeing that now. Uh,
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
so they're going there to. They're kind of leading because it's easier to go in space and not be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they can go to Mars and dig out whatever they want there. And they don't. It's not. It's public. It's not. It's just bothered as doing things on Earth. So in a weird, it's kind of easier to go to Mars to learn things there rather than to do things on Earth because there's so much going on here that interference. So they're going to Mars in order to learn about themselves, the Atlantis in the past, because there is some connection to Atlantis on Mars.
So, NASA knows about Atlantis.
Yeah. I believe
Fascinating.
they do. They do.
Well, they named one of their shuttles after Atlantis. They must know something.
Yeah.
Obviously they're not going to make it public. So they must have
Right.
found stuff. They must have found something.
Yeah, they're trying to find more preserved information about Atlantis on other planets, not like on Mars and the Moon.
Yeah.
Like tiny settlements that have Atlantean energies on Mars and the Moon. So.
How about NASA and the aliens? What's up with the cover up? Or they just play stupid?
Hold on. It feels like they have an agenda, and if more was known about space, what's really out there,
Mm-hmm.
it would be much more difficult to conduct their research. Kind of like think about how you have to go out in the dark to look at the stars.
Yeah.
You have these telescopes and these mountaintops and where there's not so much like light pollution.
Mm-hmm.
So the more information, the more light there is to say about what's really out there, the more exposed it is, the harder it is to conduct their research. I feel like, I feel like what I'm getting from the NASA is they're going to let some information leak, but it's going to be like a tentative later, and they're not willing to say when later is. It's like, okay, yeah, eventually you'll get there. Like, yeah, don't worry, the information will be out there. Just for now, we want it to be quiet so we can do our research in peace.
Keep the aliens on a. Well, there's no rush anyway to make it known, so.
Right. No rush there at all either, because the more unknown it is, the easier it is to quietly do their thing.
But they do know something's there, though.
Yeah.
Because there's been sightings of actually physical beings, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't see beings cooperating with NASA so much.
Yeah.
Not physical.
That makes sense.
There's no physical beings going out of their way to cooperate with NASA.
Yeah.
But they're aware. NASA's aware.
Yeah, the higher ups are aware at least.
Yeah.
Just they don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can go into that more next time.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else before we get going? Or
one moment. AR send his love.
Thank you. Send you love too. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see. And I think he's ready to close things down. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a break. Yeah, that we're definitely going in the NASA direction.
Mm-hmm.
Atlantis. Let's see what we find.
I find the connection with like the Amazon and the moon and like interesting.
Yeah.
Because there is like an Aztec or Mayan style pyramid on the moon. I'm not sure which one is which, but
wow.
I'll have a picture of that. Okay. Mexican pyramid.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, Aztec. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I think he's been wanting to address that for a while now, the pyramid there. Because that's going to be a focus. Like, people that work with the moon on a regular basis might build connection to the pyramid if there's any significance there.
Wow.
Which I sent you in Skype, so maybe you can build that connection to the moon.
Yeah, it feels like the top of it lights up, or it's like a power conductor of the pyramid.
Yeah, and I actually see Larry Page in this transhuman state sitting on top of that in the mind's eye. So, in the square box chamber, he's sitting on there and being like powered.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
I do see sort of like a darkness, but it's not like a bad darkness there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a very, very lunar, celestial, very nighttime-ish. Like even during day, it feels like it's nighttime there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's kind of like a manipulation there or some kind, or keeping the knowledge hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not ready for it yet.
Right. But I do feel like that connection and then connection to the lost civilizations of the Americas and the rainforest and the rainforests of the Americas, I should say. That's going to be much clearer in the future. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Good. Okay.
And it's going to be easier connecting to the moon, I believe. It's sort of as a proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, like moon energy materials in the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the Mayan pyramids, at least.
Mayan, Aztec, general Central and South American
Yeah.
energies.
Definitely, I can feel that. Wow.
Very connected to the moon. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. All right, we're gonna close her out. So if you're okay, you want to come in tomorrow? I mean, sorry, it's next Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Sounds good. All right, we'll be back next Sunday. All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Much love, everyone, and catch you next time. Take care.